Tell me about your relationship with...
Someone dying or something!
No comment.
Is there anybody else in the property with you? Yeah, my brother!
How long were you together? How was your relationship when you were together? What did you use to start the fire? Did you do it on purpose? The officers have also conducted a search and found a lock knife. Anything else to say about the arson?
As said, it's going to be full no comment. They're not respecting what I'm saying.
In April 2023, a deaf woman and her 1-year-old daughter were asleep in their 16th floor flat when someone set fire to their front door. She was 6 months pregnant at the time. Flames spread rapidly, destroying 80% of their home. If not for her daughter hearing the crackle of the flames and alerting her mother, they wouldn't have made it out alive. If firefighters had arrived just 3 minutes later, this would have been a murder case. Upon arrival, we were informed that a victim required British Sign Language interpreter. Fortunately, I was able to communicate with her directly using BSL, a skill I learned through a family member. An investigation was quickly launched into how the fire started. 2 doormats had been deliberately set alight and shoved under their door, blocking the entrance to the flat. Their kitchen, their bedrooms, and part of the nursery was in fact destroyed. The living room was the only room unaffected. She hid in there with her daughter. The door which the victim hid behind was a fire door. Should this fire have continued for only a few more minutes, this victim, her daughter, and her unborn child would not be here today. His distinctive orange van was caught on camera minutes before the fire started.
We need to search the vehicle that he had control over, so the orange van.
The suspect thought that he could cover his tracks by spray painting CCTV cameras to disappear without a trace. But officers were able to track his movements from his home to the victim's address and back. We also used mobile and GPS data from the vehicle he used to make his deliveries for work. This attack didn't just target one woman and a child, it endangered an entire block of residents. We were also able to gain their trust, persuading them to speak. 2 weeks before the trial, the defendant blamed numerous members of the deaf community, accusing them for the arson. However, his efforts to sway the case meant that we created further lines of inquiry to explore, which were aided by the deaf community. As well as witness statements, I uncovered digital evidence showing the suspect's history of harassing and abusing the victim. He created numerous social media accounts to torment, stalk, and harass the victim across different platforms. We used all the evidence gathered to prove a pattern of behaviour. This wasn't just arson, this was attempted murder. After a 5-week trial at the Old Bailey in February 2024, he was sentenced to 2 counts of attempted murder, aggravated arson with intent to endanger life, religiously aggravated stalking, and possessing a lock knife in a public place. He was sentenced to a minimum of 22 years behind bars.
Place. We've got a gentleman with us at the moment who's going to be arrested by my colleague. He is deaf. I'm not sure if he does understand BSL, but BSL is the only one we can get through to, so we're hoping that he understands some form of it.
You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention, when questioned, something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence.
The victim and her daughter were treated for smoke inhalation. This case continues to have a lasting effect on the deaf community.